This is the first episode of the Three Fellas Assume podcast. Yeah, my name's Kyle. I'll be one of the hosts.
You're one of the fellas.
I'm one of the fellas. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Got Tipple.
Yeah.
Tipple's one of the fellas,
That's me.
and we got Teal,
Jerry.
Yes, thank you.
also known as Jerry.
Jerry.
We
Everyone calls me
referring
Teal.
to him as I'm sure several names over the course of these upcoming podcasts. But-
Yeah, I've been called a lot of names.
I just want to get this off my chest real quick. He's a little nervous.
Yeah.
It's the first go. Let's talk about it. It's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, I am a little nervous.
It's fine. We're
yeah,
here.
I'm going to get in my own.
I've seen
soon
your
enough.
stuff so many times. It's crazy. There's
It is
nothing to be
crazy.
nervous about.
I
You
feel
nervous?
better already.
No.
He's not nervous.
I'm not nervous. I think it'll be fine. Just so everybody knows, it's just something I think we wanted to do. No particular thing we're going to talk about. I'm sure we're going to talk about a lot of things. A lot of interesting things, a lot of funny things.
I've got a couple things I can get off my chest.
But I don't think we're going to, focus around one particular topic. I think it's literally just going to be three fellas sitting at this table, assuming whatever the fuck we want.
There's going to be a couple times where we could be wrong.
Oh, yes, no,
If they're watching,
yeah,
I don't want us to get sued. Please don't sue us.
yeah, we're new.
Let
so.
them come get what I have. I have jack shit.
Hey, listen, at best, the highest I went was mid college. At best.
Yeah.
So don't, you know what I mean?
And
We'll
just
Google.
remember, it's all for fun.
It is.
I'm not trying to get endorsement
I am.
from
I've got a
Bush
Yeti
Light.
cup right here. The great people from Yeti are watching.
Yeah.
We're whoring ourselves out. We haven't even got into the podcast, and we're whoring ourselves out. Big
This
corporation.
is really exciting. Like Kyle said, something we've been wanting to do for a while. Something that we used to do
Yeah.
without microphones for hours.
For
Yep.
hours.
And so why not just add the microphones?
Yeah, I agree.
Easy.
Jump on the bandwagon.
Good for you, Jerry. So great.
Yeah, that could be.
I'm
great.
gonna start things off, I guess, and I want to bring something up.
Let's do it.
And it happened this weekend. So
I love
God, I love it. So everybody's aware of TikTok, right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
just I mean, do you have TikTok?
I don't.
You're not on the TikTok?
I'm not. I'm trying to get off of Facebook, to tell you the truth.
Okay, you're trying to go.
I am, yeah.
So I use TikTok. I think Teal has dabbled in the talks.
Yeah, in the talk.
Now there are a lot of good things from
Yeah,
TikTok.
honestly.
Now there's times where you get on TikTok and you just spend too much time. Maybe your algorithm gets a little sideways.
So it's videos?
Yeah, it's just
Oh.
short.
We're just flicking.
Yeah, you
Just
can,
like reels.
you can real quick.
Sure.
Or you can and then as you start to watch stuff more,
Yeah.
it'll like pick up on your algorithm what you're into.
That's
But anyways, so I wake up Saturday morning, and my one son had a buddy over Friday night. Okay, 13-year-old kids,
Love that.
yeah, right? And
Not the 13-year-old kids. I like the fact that you've had friends over there.
not
I'm
not
glad
like
you
that.
clarified that, Tipple.
Anyways, so the old lady's storming through the house, and this is early. I haven't even made it to the coffee pot yet, and I'm trying. I know something's wrong, but I'm trying to avoid what's going on. You know what I mean? So here she comes, and she's pissed, and she's like, you need to talk to your son. I'm like, which one? You know what I mean?
I love where this is going.
So she says it was Case, and I'm like, oh no. And now here comes Case, and he's trying to justify his side of the story.
Sure.
He's
Sure.
yelling, and I'm like, hey, everybody just hang on. Like, what is going on here? And all you hear is Caitlin say, your son put candy in the dryer. I'm like, in the clothes dryer? She's like, yeah. So I'm like, I talked to Case, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? What do you mean you put candy in the dryer?
Right.
He's like, well, he's like, I watched this TikTok, and these guys were making freeze-dried nerds.
Get out of town.
So what they did, him and his buddy, he took a bag of the nerd cluster gummies and put them in the freezer that night. And in the morning, he threw the whole bag in the dryer on tumble. And I'm fucking losing it.
Are you laughing or are you mad?
I'm dying laughing. I'm dying. And now it's making her even more pissed. And I can't even figure out. I'm like, what was you trying to get out of throwing the gummies in there? He's like, well, they were freeze dried gummies. I'm like, hey, do you think maybe they were fucking with you? like the guys on TikTok. I'm like, there was nothing fucking freeze dried about it, and now we have nerds in our dryer,
right.
And we will have nerds in our dryer
For a very long time.
For years. So, the more I thought about it, I almost wanted to sales pitch. You know how insurance companies work.
Sure.
Like if these guys are going around doing this silly shit on TikTok, causing kids to fuck up your appliances, and who knows what else.
Right.
Couldn't I turn that in and say I've been had by the TikToks? I mean, is there money in that?
I think there's money in anything, but ultimately.
Or at least is there somebody I can call and say, hey, my son basically just fucked my dryer up with a bag of nerds.
Sure.
Because you decided to tell him that he could make freeze-dried fucking nerds. And they were going to eat them, was the plan. This is no different than why kids were eating Tide Pods
Or
fucking 12 years ago.
when they're doing the moving.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I thought you meant they were in the bag.
They were in the bag.
Oh, alright. That ain't so bad.
No, dude, the bag blew apart.
Oh, shit. I thought you meant he just took them and fucking dumped them in the... That'd have been really bad. I'd have been mad about that.
I didn't think they were in the fucking bag.
My bad. I guess I should ask.
Dude, they blew apart. What do you mean? What you?
I just thought maybe that the bag was getting hot and
Like a popcorn bag. Like we made it.
That's
into
what I
bag.
figured, and then you just open the bag and then you get.
He's 107 years old. Be happy that he's
I
waiting
mean,
for you.
yeah, but think about it. It's in the fucking dryer. It's tumbling.
Oh my.
It's not like it's in the microwave.
Oh
That's,
my.
yeah.
That's what I couldn't.
Yeah, dryer.
When you brought this story,
Like, it's got to be a joke, right? Like somebody.
want you to fuck up your appliances.
That's what I'm getting at. Somebody put that on TikTok.
Sure.
So a kid,
Well,
apparently mine,
How could that possibly be?
would try to make fucking freeze-dried nerds and basically ruin our dryer.
God, that's great. I thought that was when you.
But I couldn't help but laugh. I mean, I was and it just pissed Caitlin off more. And somehow, low key, I got in trouble.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Yeah.
I thought when you said my 13-year-old has his buddy over and his mom was pissed, I thought this was gonna go hard left.
Really?
That was my first.
You
thing.
thought the
I
same
thought,
thing.
Yeah. It
Did we
could.
buy a
so-
dye
so-
towel?
I thought it was gonna be like titties
Hormones.
Well,
or big booty bitches.
it could have. It could have. That all those things could have happened and probably did. We just don't know.
You don't know.
And hey, frankly, I don't want to know.
No.
We were all there. We've been there.
I'm just like I thought. Jesus, Teal, that was a long time ago.
Teal,
for you.
tell us what it was like when you were a teenager during World War II. It's a damn shame.
Different
Yeah,
times.
I bet. God, that should have been horrible. Air raids and fucking Nazis.
You didn't have cotton. Like towels, they were wool.
Rubber rationings.
Lingerie section in the Sears catalog.
For those of us that are watching this, you can see actually how old he actually is. And I'm gonna take a stab at it. How old? If I'm gonna close,
He just had a birthday.
he just had a birthday.
Just had a birthday.
I am 52.
52.
1972, September, I was born
1972.
on a fall morning.
I mean, I'm the baby here.
You really are.
As far as the three fellas
You really are
concerned.
Oh, so I'm the old man here.
Yeah.
I thought it was you.
How could that possibly be?
Is it because you look so old?
You're basically a DEI hire. We got.
Oh, Jerry.
Yeah, we got to be
If
diversified.
this thing takes off, we can write you off
Right.
as like a retirement.
A couple more years, we'll get free breakfast.
I don't eat breakfast.
Get a coffee.
Really? Because
I'm
Like
I'm on a kick.
a kick of what?
I'm on a health kick.
you.
I've been closing rings on my Apple phone like you would not believe. Should have should have never let you have
Hey,
sound.
you need to be on a health kit.
Oh, do I?
I don't know that you are on a health kit.
Here's a fun one. I'm gonna take the table for a second.
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
In August, I had a back spasm. Okay? Let me hear me out on this.
All right.
I had a back spasm, or for those of you out in TV land, if you are watching, or had a back spasm, it's horrible.
What? Hang on. What was you doing?
I was simply walking.
You were walking.
I was simply walking around my place of employment.
Oh, so you're trying to do a workers' comp thing?
No,
Oh,
just trying not to die at this point in time. I had a back spasm, put me to a knee, and I called Jen, and I go, I think my back and my chest hurt. And she goes, oh, you need to go to the hospital. You could be having a heart attack. This is a true story. This is God's honest. A coworker, because now I am pale, because you know how well I do with all this stuff. Goes, hey man, you're super pale. Let's get you at least to an urgent care. I said, I think I'm having a back spasm. It kind of hurts my chest, and I can't put my shoulders down. So I was kind of like,
a little bit of Bell's palsy.
Bell's palsy, could have been having a stroke. Who knows?
yeah, that's not funny.
It's not funny, but kind of a little bit.
You might have had a stroke.
He might have one. So he takes me to an urgent care. They're not quite open yet. At the time in which we're driving from my job to the urgent care, this gentleman is telling me all these stories of his buddies that had heart attacks, and they all end with like, yeah. And then he died. And I'm just the whole time. So I get in the urgent care, there's a gal having a coffee, and I go, hey, I'm having some back pain and some chest stuff. And she goes, oh, honey, we don't open for another 15 minutes.
No.
What if you were truly dying?
Sorry, God.
No, hang on, honey. This isn't Real King.
No.
You're gonna get a manager.
So all I could think to do, me nice guy Tyler, was like, okay. So I turn around, I might die on Ashland Road in a parking lot right now.
Right.
So dude's with me, he's like, let's just go to the ER. Let's get this thing figured out.
Yeah.
So we go to the ER. The only thing that I tell the girl at the front desk is, I'm having I opened with chest pains, which you shouldn't.
No,
it's like opening with Freebird.
Yeah.
You don't open with
You get
Freebird.
rushed right in.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
They cut your clothes off?
No, it didn't cut my clothes off, thank God, because at that point I was very heavy. I'm not in the condition I am today. I was pretty heavy back then. So they take me back there. They do my blood pressure, right? 210 over $190.
Oh, Jesus.
And she goes, you really might be having a heart attack. And at this point I'm like, oh, fuck. Right? I'm texting Jen. Jen's like, you're probably not having a heart attack, but just let's go shoot.
Ginger.
Yeah,
Old lady.
That's my gal, right?
Oh, yeah.
She's the gal.
Just for those.
And she's a cardiac nurse. She knows
knows the game.
She knows the game. So they bring me back in there and they go, all right, Tyler, here's what we're gonna do. So if you are having a heart attack, we're gonna load you up with some morphine.
Okay.
And I go, all right.
There we go.
Okay, hammer it home. Let's do it. So they the whole 9 yards, blood pressure's through the roof, and they fucking put morphine in me. And they're
Dub
like,
you up a little bit.
oh, and she goes, it's gonna feel a little cold.
Give you the old Motley Crue treatment.
Oh, I was Nikki Sixx that day, my friend.
Were you scared?
To death.
Of doing drugs?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Not at the second. I was scared that I might die and not be able to do more drugs. I guess is where
yeah.
the light was coming from.
Yeah.
So I laid back. She goes, it's gonna feel cold, and boy, she wasn't kidding. All the way through the shoulder, through the chest, and now
They call you mellow,
Hey.
Might have one of these again next week.
let's have another one of these. How much time you got?
No shit.
So Jen calls the cardiologist on call there because she's worked there and
Yeah.
knows the people. And she goes, cardiologist, no, he's fine. It was a back spasm. He goes, you did everything correct, but it was a back spasm. True story. Yeah, back spasm. So, go ahead.
To bring it full circle,
Sure.
You're so overweight
Oh, jeez.
that it caused your back to basically spasm so hard
The tensile strength
that
is
you
just
thought you were having a
full-blown heart
heart attack.
Oh, Kyle.
So that's why you're on Allegedly, you're on a health
It's
kick.
not allegedly. I'm gonna show you.
What are you doing?
I'll show you what I'm doing.
What
What you're
Are
saying?
you just eating different?
I am eating different.
Not
I
only
don't
are
do
you
any sugar,
No sugars.
no energy drinks. I don't drink alcohol anymore,
Oh wow.
unless you want to, in which case.
I myself have quit drinking.
And what I do instead of so my health my food for a while was like a fucking Red Bull and a fast break for breakfast.
Okay.
And then at lunch it'd be like, what are we getting for lunch? And well, it's fucking, let's see, they got those chicken Big Macs.
Yeah.
How's that taste?
Standard Western American diet.
Standard Western American diet.
That's what it is.
I'm a red-blooded.
Hey man. Well,
I've been on some fucked up diets.
So I kicked all that. I'm not doing that anymore.
so no processed sugar,
No,
no
Keep
no
going.
pop,
no,
no caffeine
No.
ish, no,
No.
coffee. You're not doing coffee.
I'm not doing coffee.
What do you? Just water? I mean tea?
Dude, just water.
Just
No
water?
electrolytes, no nothing inside there.
I do. I burped a little. Sorry, I burped a little. I do the squeezies.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But I make sure it's zero sugar, zero
Okay.
caffeine.
So you're trying.
Oh, am I trying? At lunch, instead of eating like an asshole
Yeah, yeah.
and being this fat slob and
Right.
sweating and having back spasms, I walk around the complex.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, hey, look at this. I want to show you my rings. Look at my rings. Kyle, describe for the audience what you're seeing. Let's go all the way back.
What is this a Nuva ring? What is
No. Well, maybe, but so that's my steps. So that's gonna be Monday.
What am I looking at here? Is this a fitness app?
This is the generic one that comes from the iPad or from the iPhone.
Okay, this is the fitness app on your iPhone.
Correct.
Okay.
So Tuesday we close the ring out. Look at that. Look at what we got. We got almost 6 months. Look at the flights.
So you're just walking around.
I'm walking around.
your place of employment.
I am
outside the building.
for lunch.
That's
And you're-
just
so you're
during
not-
lunch.
You're not
That's
eating.
lunch. I'm not eating lunch.
You
So-
walked 7.1 miles during lunch.
And I want you to throw in the flights climb as well. This
Oh,
is
is there
really
s-
exciting TV. I
So
know.
there's stairs.
Well, there's a hill.
Oh, okay.
So-
There's an incline.
There's
okay.
an incline.
Okay.
But that was all week last week, you guys. I mean, I'm
And
So
this has
you're
been going
trying.
on for
month.
a month.
Yeah.
Month deep.
And the results are.
Well, I'm down 6 pounds.
you're down 6 pounds.
I'm down
That's
6
good.
pounds.
That's good.
Yeah.
And you feel better? Really?
Can't tell the difference, can you? You
Really?
haven't had another back spasm,
I haven't had a back spasm.
and you might be addicted to morphine
Did
now.
the yeah? How long ago was the back spasm? Like, let me ask you this:
What month?
from the time you allegedly about died
Sure.
from being too
That's
fat,
allegedly.
well, we don't know that you
You've been
actually
sad.
went
There've been 2 fellas or something.
Yeah.
You kind of told the story like you were price shopping for an ER. So I don't know that. I don't know how serious it was, to be honest.
Pretty serious.
If
Now,
it was that serious, I would have first told the
if your blood pressure was what you say it was, then it seemed pretty serious.
Well,
But-
I've got what they call white coat syndrome. So anytime, that's true. Anytime.
let's see how racist this gets.
No, that's not. Well, it could be. Anytime I get like near blood, which you can attest to.
So you have white coat privilege
syndrome.
syndrome.
Don't say
I'm sorry.
privilege. That'll get us kids before we even start. This isn't even shipped out anyway.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and I get nervous at with doctors and blood.
Blood
so
pressure.
The thing skyrockets.
That's a
And then-
thing. That's
That's a very
That is
real
a
thing.
A lot of
Yeah,
people,
really.
a lot of people
Yeah,
share
yeah.
the death of blood.
yeah.
really.
Remember that
Yeah.
time I almost went down there in the CPR test at the work? We all used to work together. I feel like that's important.
Yeah. We've known each other for a long time. So it's it's the sight of blood. Like what? It just makes
Sight
you
of
queasy.
blood or like thinking.
Too much about it.
Oh, hey.
It's a psychological thing.
But then they gave me the morphine. I didn't give a shit about fuck.
Oh,
They did
no
that.
shit.
Oh,
I mean,
dude.
you're doped up.
Yeah.
Hey.
You know.
Hey.
So how much time? Wait a minute. This is what I need to know. How
Go
much?
ahead.
So from the time of the back spasm,
Yeah.
how much time went through before you decided I'm going to do this healthy lifestyle change? Like what was it? 6 months?
No. A couple weeks.
Oh, a couple weeks.
Couple
So you knew you needed to do something different.
I had to make a change.
Now, were there other people maybe saying things like, "Hey"?
Well, I don't work around you.
Well, I'm
No.
not saying me. Maybe your significant other, or you
No.
The kids.
This was just
It was subtle that
you
I was
did
like, I
an
was getting ready.
internal gut check and said, "Hey, this is way too much. It's overlapping."
It's overlapping. The subtleties of it were I was getting ready to graduate out of XL t-shirts and move into the 2X. I know I look great, but 5'8", right? Let's just call it 2 something. 2 something.
Just spit it out there so everybody knows.
240.
240 at 5'8".
Yeah.
Okay. Hey,
That,
listen. I hope I'm with you. I'm on Team Tipple
I know.
for this.
I know.
I want you to lose weight.
God, you're such an angel.
I want you to get after it. I myself have been trying to watch what I'm eating and lose weight. You
I've discussed this off air.
get in your 30s and you're.
I'm almost out of my 30s.
That's true.
so am I.
You were born in 1930.
Close. But
Let's tie it all together.
Yeah, Teal, you're.
I remember my 30s.
Yeah, you start thinking about this.
Oh my God.
And it's not.
It's not what you
No, it's not so cool to be eating bags of chips and shit all the time
want.
and feeling
It's
like
so
hell.
nice.
Don't act like you don't miss chips.
Yeah, it is. It is nice, Teal.
But you feel so much better
But
now.
that shit's addictive.
It is.
Processed sugar is crazy. Processed
It's
food.
like morphine.
I don't do fast food anymore either.
Yeah.
That's a
You,
she go. I do pizza. I don't know that too. I have pizza.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
God, I love it.
Yeah, but when you do pizza, is it like a whole pizza?
No.
So portions have definitely changed.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they got to.
Well, you cut out 2 meals a day.
But the thing is,
see, that does me no good.
to me, if you're walking like that, right, and you're burning these calories,
Right.
you're gonna have to fuel up.
No.
You gotta fuel with something.
My worst time is like the 2 to 3:30 time frame each day,
Yeah.
where like you haven't had breakfast, everybody's already at lunch, but you haven't,
Yes.
and then you're like,
Here we go.
yeah.
Keep busy.
See, I would go total fucking ham at supper time if I ate all day. I mean, I would literally eat a
But
whole
you
pizza.
kind of like pigeonholed yourself in a way that you can't, in a sense. If you're making good enough choices, where like if you wanted steak, mashed potatoes, gravy.
Yeah,
Do you agree or no?
I do if you're looking at it from a calorie deficit
Sure.
point of view.
Sure.
So if it's whatever your caloric intake is versus what you're burning, and you can keep that, and you can basically keep it at a level where you'll stay at your weight.
Right.
If you go higher, you're going to gain weight, and
Sure.
if you go lower, you'll end up losing weight. But yeah, I think some people that is hard. It's hard. It's hard for some people to eat one time a day, or But if you're serious about it, I think cutting out processed sugar and alcohol, and if you didn't change anything else other than that, it would be a night and day difference.
Dude, I'll tell you the big one.
Like
for
some
me.
of the heavy hitters with grains and bread. Oh, dude.
The big one for me is when I cut out energy drinks completely.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Like the back pain, the knee pain, joint stuff that
that's
I was
just not
having.
good for you.
Oh.
And I know it wasn't. I'm
Dude.
doing 2 or 3 Red Bulls in the morning before fucking lunch.
I don't know if you've heard of them. I was doing these things called bucked up. have you heard about these?
Yeah.
Hey, your boy's knocking down one at about 5 a.m.
Oh yeah.
and then another one about noon.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't drank energy drinks in honestly a long time.
It's terrible.
But
They taste so good.
But
dude, the white monsters.
Yeah.
That was my nickname in college.
That was never. Anyways, those are fucking amazing.
Right, they all taste good.
Yeah.
Fucking Red Bull.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm on a diet. But I'm cheap all the fucking time.
Do you?
I started November 1st,
Like,
a couple days ago.
Just so so the people at home, it's November 3rd.
fucking
Yeah.
3rd.
And I told myself, like, same deal. 2X shirt, when you put it on,
Right.
the buttons are like, ding, 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 ding.
And you're so much taller than me.
Yes, but I've got this big fucking gut.
I took a week off in my diet for my procedure.
Did you fast or just, oh, you're saying you didn't do the diet thing?
What? Hang on a second. Hang on. Stop. Stop. What procedure?
I had a vasectomy.
I'm sorry. Geez.
Boys.
So
You got cut and snipped, eh?
you're done having kids.
Oh, Kyle.
Huh.
For the people out there, I have 4 beautiful children, wonderful. I've known Kyle for 3 of them.
Yeah.
Did he get you pregnant?
He didn't get me pregnant, nor Jen pregnant, but oddly enough, and correct me if I'm wrong on the timeline here,
Yeah, good.
your kids,
Yeah.
minus the oldest one, are roughly the same exact age.
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
It is, basically. Yeah, I have 5 children.
You've got 5.
Yeah, and they're spread out age-wise.
Sure. It's a blessing.
Oldest one's 16,
Yeah.
and we've got one all the way down to 5 months old.
Mm.
That's
So I think, and we'll get the elephant out of the room here. What Tipple's alluding to
Mm.
is, for whatever reason, every time I decided to
Procreate.
basically, procreate,
Marinate the seed.
you yourself
Sure. Yeah.
did the exact same thing, and somehow you're saying
Are
it
we
was
going-
my fault.
What are we talking about here? We're talking about 3 children, right?
Yeah.
That are all within a year.
Yeah.
Like, and probably closer than that.
No, they're real close. They're real close.
Like maybe within like 4 months of each other.
So how old is Teddy?
Teddy's gonna be, well, Teddy will be 5 in February.
Okay, so Kane is my number 3.
Right.
Kane will be 5 in March.
that is 1 month.
So go to the next one for you is Cooper.
Cooper will be 3 in May.
Cage is my number 4. Cage will be 3 in May. And then
You're a fucking copycat.
then
Gets better, folks.
we'll go to number 3 for Tip, which is Ellie.
Yep, little Ellie.
She'll be a year old.
She'll be a year old in August of next year.
Okay, no. So there's a little bit of separation there. So our 5th one, we finally had a girl. We had
Likewise.
4
which-
boys. Yeah.
Let's just do that too.
That's another. It's a fucking mystery. It's crazy how it's tied together. So our 5th one is a girl. She will be a year old in May.
That I didn't realize they were that close
They're-
together.
Dude, it was
Almost
crazy.
like maybe those two were talking.
It was so
Yeah, and-
so nuts. Like
not you two, the women.
when I would call Tipple and say, "Dude, hey, you ain't gonna believe this. I got Caitlin knocked up again."
Right.
If he had, he more likely he already knew his old lady was knocked up, and he'd be like, "You got to be shitting."
Yeah.
He's like,
That's weird.
"I have
The last
Jen
one
pregnant."
with Cam and Ellie.
I think you told me first.
No.
Or did I tell you
You called me and you're like, you never gonna believe this.
Oh, maybe I did.
You're
Yeah.
never gonna believe this. And then I called you back.
Okay, by the way.
Literally maybe felt like a month. Whenever you went down to see Michigan win a title was when I called you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was last year.
That was last year.
That's right. They're the
They're the reigning national champions.
national champions.
Now they're
Yeah.
maybe 500.
This is a rough year.
It's fine. It's gonna be fine.
It's a rough year. We still
They
got,
open on just a quarterback. So.
we got the hardware though. Like the Houston. It's all 15-0. 15-0.
Didn't miss this.
So, yeah, we got Kyle here that bleeds Michigan, and Tip is High State.
Well, I'm true to the state. So anyway, I had a vasectomy.
Okay.
God damn it.
Bring us up to speed. How long ago was, so you're basically post-op.
Oh, I'm post-op. Hey, fuck yeah.
Alright, so how long
I have a
ago?
vote Tuesday. I think I can mark a box.
Oh shit. Because
Like
you,
when they
is
say
your
male or
gender?
female, I think I can.
does that change your gender?
Well, everything's still down there, and it works.
Nah, it doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
Have you tried it out?
Hey, alright, hang on.
Go ahead.
How long ago was the operation?
It's October 17th.
Okay, so we're a couple weeks.
We're a couple weeks on.
Alright, so please, for the viewers at home and the listeners.
Is it showing?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
we can't show anything.
Okay.
We don't. The Zoom wouldn't even come in. You know what I mean?
Well, it's cold.
Well, just bring us up to speed on how that day went. I guess I need to know
Dude.
because there's been a lot of thought on my end about getting this procedure
I
done.
figured
But
you were like way in on it.
see, I'm way in on not having any more children.
What's your concerns?
Honestly, and I told this to Till the other day at work. I don't think you're supposed to.
Well, there's a lot of things that you and I aren't supposed to do.
Yeah, I
or
know, but listen.
shouldn't do.
Just hear me out. I think you're supposed to have that. And I think you gotta be smart about it.
Okay.
And responsible.
Sure.
And you shouldn't be down there fiddling around changing things.
I wasn't.
No, I know, but you
You
had
had
you
things.
had somebody, fiddle your thing, and then now it's broke.
It's not.
Now you're
It's
not,
not broke.
It's
you're not a
broken.
complete man.
It's
And you're
useless.
missing part of your man.
I'm doing just fine. Okay. So I just like
Psychologically, are you?
that was a day.
All right, well, just tell us
That
about
was,
it. Tell us
dude,
about
that was a day.
it. I want
man.
to know about it. Because this will probably decide if I go or don't.
You, knowing you like I know you, you would handle this so much better than how I
Because they have more to work with.
do. Well, surface area be that as it may, surface area being that is what it is, But you're like you're hunt guy. You're, you know what I mean? Like you're good with it. Tyler's not. Tyler.
You're just not a manly man.
I'm not. Hey, I shot this deer.
Caught a deer today.
I got it. I don't need to call anybody. I'm not that guy.
I got you.
Fine. I'll teach you how to do a bunch of different things that I know how to do.
So
Just not.
it's because of that white coat privilege.
It's the white.
Wow. See, you're full circle.
This
Back
is
to that.
see. This is why we're not getting any sponsorships right here. This is why.
This sounds like a Bush Light commercial.
Well, can you just tell us how the procedure went?
Oh,
Like,
dude.
I want to know.
Were you
I
awake?
want
I
to.
was fully awake.
They don't put you out.
No.
Could you look over and see?
Yeah, I mean,
No.
I like
Did you want to?
from rolling out of bed in the morning.
Rolling
just
out of bed.
Walk us through.
Rolling out of bed.
Because you know it's coming.
You know it's coming, and frankly, the week before you had a consultation, so not only did you know it was coming, there was prep.
Okay, so you got to back up. What was the prep like? So you
Prep,
go in.
prep is
They want to check everything.
they're gonna check everything. They want to make sure that the vase, and you may need to Google what the vase is, because I still don't know. But the vase, there's two vases.
Can you spell it?
I thought it was vase, but my doctor was French, so I don't really. He was saying vase. There you go. Look up the vasectomy right there. You got it. You got it, James. Yeah, you got it. Read that aloud for our listeners here. We got a vasectomy is a surgical
okay.
procedure.
Alright, the vas deferens or whatever.
Okay. So you go in for the consultation and they check to make sure because everybody's vase is different.
It's
I didn't know.
so it's the tubes.
It's the
that,
tubes.
that carry the sperm from the testicles
Right.
to the
To the promised
to the
land.
semen.
Yeah.
Okay. And,
Correct.
and what they're going to do is oh Jesus, they're going to cut and seal
Bingo.
those tubes to basically prevent sperm from being released during
Correct.
ejaculation.
Correct.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Jerry, go ahead with the question.
Yeah. Where does it go then?
What do you mean, where does it go?
They seal it off.
Just
When
stops.
where does it go? It just backs back up and
It
goes back
comes
into your
out,
gut.
I would assume, but
They just said it sealed it off.
right, but it's you're sealing the correct me if I'm wrong here, the
He
semen from the ejaculate.
Listen, I'm not a doctor.
No, but maybe
Um,
there's something we could open the phone line.
I think what happens, I think it somehow ends up in your testiculars
Sure.
and then back up. And I think what they're doing is just kind of rerouting it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think you're still gonna essentially be shooting bullets.
They're just not going to be silver.
There's no powder. Yeah, I mean I don't know. What
No,
the-
you shoot blank. Let's call it you shoot blank.
yeah. I think you
So
still.
it's still sperm coming out, but it's just potent sperm. Or unpotent, I should say.
It better not be potent,
Yeah.
Or they did it wrong.
or they did it wrong. So, consultation, and they just go over like
Size.
like nah.
What,
Who called? This isn't gonna work.
You? Was she a female?
She was
How uncomfortable was that?
not bad because it's the last thing you're thinking about is sex that day.
Really?
Oh, dude.
Really?
Oh my gosh,
Really.
it's super uncomfortable.
Wouldn't you want to be like,
It's
like
so uncomfortable.
semi
So
looking
I
at
gotta
it?
know.
Go ahead.
Did you clean everything up
Got to.
prior to going
That's
in?
highlighted
So they
in the
requested.
paper. Oh my gosh.
See, I had this notion that they did that or would do that.
Well, so it's highlighted in your paperwork, day before, whatever.
Toss off as much as you can.
Clean it up, and clean it up good.
So
Okay.
bald as a baby's ass.
Hey, smooth as eggs.
Yeah, gotcha.
Oh, you're talking about shaving. I thought I meant getting all the sperm out of you. I was like, just
How
keep on
fucking old-
shooting until you're like
just,
empty.
you are just incredible sometimes.
I got lost in that story a little
For
bit.
those of you who can't tell, Jerry kind of looks like a minor.
My bad.
It's just.
Oh shit! You're talking about a haircut.
You talking about?
I
You
thought you were
talking
talking
about
about
the barber?
cleaning out the pipes,
No.
No, you talking about like rubbing one off?
emptying all that,
No,
Shooting a skin pistol.
no.
getting all of it out of there because you don't want like going off in the middle of surgery.
It's not gonna go off.
Fucking
I can
right.
I can assure you.
All right, so you get it all cleaned up.
Get it all
You come
cleaned
in,
up.
They consultation goes.
Consultation, and then they prescribe you a antibiotic that you have to take Wednesday. My procedure was Thursday. You gotta take it on Friday,
Mhm.
just because of the infection.
You had an infection.
No, they're saying in lieu of,
Oh,
like making sure
okay.
you don't get one. That's the worst
Gotcha.
thing that can happen.
Gotcha.
So you do that, all that stuff, and then you have to go. You got to get your prescription of Percocet and Vicodin.
Oh,
jeez.
baby.
Yeah.
Heavy
Oh,
hitters.
yeah.
Heavy hitters. The best part is the initial prescription was 3 Percocet and 1 fucking Vicodin. Literally.
At the same time?
The whole script.
Yeah, it was just
Oh.
that. And
Oh,
I'm like,
I thought you meant like you took 4
I,
at a
like,
time.
I remember going to this guy. I'm like, this is. He's like, yeah, just one, huh? And I'm like,
just for lunch or what?
Where's the rest of the prescription?
you take the Percocet and the Vicodin as soon as you get in there for your procedure.
Get it going.
As soon as you, okay, down the hall. And then the fun starts, my friend. So, you gotta have somebody drive you. So Jen took me. It's an hour, start to finish, 1 hour.
In and out.
Boom. I go back there with this nurse who's all geared up for surgery. I've never had surgery a day in my life. I've never had stitches.
Oh Jesus.
Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
New to the game.
I got LASIK one time.
Yeah,
That's not the same.
that's not the same.
That's not the same.
You can see that coming.
No pun
And
intended.
I couldn't because of how poor my vision is.
Yeah, remember those glasses you used to wear?
God, they're great. It's just the best. The sound is just the best. God, it's great. Dude, you go back there, and there's a chair with literal stirrups.
That had to freak you out.
Oh my god, dude.
Is
And-
your old lady with you?
No, she stayed up.
Okay.
But
Could
like,
she be though?
I guess she could have.
That's an option.
She could have. Like, and who better
Could
to
I
have-
have been there? Could you
I
have brought a
was
buddy?
hoping that you would have came, but
Dude,
I know
you-
how busy you are. But-
Well, I could have certainly cleared
Hey, Bob.
something up.
And you go into
We
this,
should have
you
videotaped
go into
that.
this little restroom, and you de-robe. I'm talking
Naked.
like straight out of Central Casting, the robe that
Okay. Oh, jeez.
does like it buttons in the back, that whole thing.
Did you come out and there was like a black couch?
This, I don't think this is right.
Wait.
That's how I got my job as Global.
Oh, jeez. Just a cat couch.
Shout out, Nate.
Oh, shit.
So, dude, and at this point in time, fuck your Percocet and Vicodin because I'm a fucking mess. You have no idea what to expect. You just know that you're getting cut open in some way, shape, or form.
Oh.
So,
and down there.
and I'm naked as a jaybird, bro. And I'm laying back. I'm gonna try not to screw this up, but I'm laying back, legs up, and laid back. As vulnerable a position as I've ever been in my entire life.
And you probably haven't had both your feet off the floor at the same time. And
Goddamn. Let's call it what it is. When the fuck was Bush president? You know what I mean? Let's start like Bush 2. Let's start there.
oh, Jesus. Early 2000s.
All day. Yeah. Whenever fucking Curve was cool.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm right there with you.
So, dude, you literally, like, legs are up, and she's, like, positioning me. And she's like, the doctor's running, like, 10 minutes late. So,
Just go. to hang
So
Take a
tonight.
breath. She's trying to be really cool about it. She's like, you can play on your phone. I'll give you the Wi-Fi password. I couldn't remember it.
And you have no pants on.
You're starting
No pants on. Hey, fuck you, man. I've got little booties around my feet. Little blue booties. This is not a test. Like, this is real.
Could you imagine
Did
just
you have a-
hanging out like that?
Dude, asshole. Everything.
Were you afraid you'd fart?
They Velcro your fucking legs in so you can't move. You cannot fucking move, dude. True story. And this is what they tell you. So
Bad stuff.
you lay there, they strap your legs in, can't move. Vicodin's kicked in, Percocet's kicked in. I'm feeling loose. And they put this. Fuck, you're gonna love this next one. I almost don't want to tell him, this guy right here, because he's gonna take off with this next part.
I can't wait.
They put down this little like plastic sheet, but there's a square cut in it, right? And it's literally the square for your junk. Balls, dick, it's out.
But in that little square.
It's a little square. It's like a little window. It's your secret window. You know what I mean?
Fucking the goddamn bib from Red Lobster.
I swear to God, dude. I swear to God. Hey, man.
Jesus.
About to go to all you can eat crab legs.
And I'm just gonna set the stage. I'm wide the fuck awake. And here comes.
Who grabs your shit?
She's
to put you through that.
She's touching everything. I literally, and you're gonna love it. I literally look at her and I go, boy, we just became real close. Didn't we? And she goes, yeah, you're not the first. I'm like,
No, but what?
they
Love it in
do,
bed.
they do 2 a day.
What if that was your job?
Well, it was her job.
No, I'm saying what if our job. What do you
no.
do? I put balls and dick through a
Dude.
square.
And
wait for
out
5
of
seconds.
this secret door behind me, here comes this doctor.
Do you have a mask on?
French or Croatian, had a mask on. I am ready for you.
That's your French accent.
That's my guy.
That didn't sound good.
That's not, what was that?
Woman killer.
I think it was Russian.
It was.
Yeah.
You should have been drinking vodka.
I think we were doing John Wick movie
The
there for a
nicest,
minute.
the nicest guy ever.
Was he older or younger guy?
Older, been doing it for like 30 years. Jen said he's the best in the
What was the look on his face when he first saw your
I could tell. I could tell because he's masked up.
Oh.
And he's got the glasses,
He
and he's
could
got
have
the
just been
thing.
smiling
Oh,
like
he
a
had like
zombie.
face shield on.
Oh, dude.
In case
This
something.
is, we're at halftime in the story. This is not the good part yet. I haven't grossed you out yet. Okay? Because I'm getting ready to.
Alright, bring it on.
So he looks at me and goes, 45 minutes, we'll have you out of here. I said, oh, great. Nice. At this point, I'm doing everything I can to focus on my phone because I know past history, I could easily fucking go down. And this is not the time to fucking go down and move, and then he, cuts my dick off, right? And then, and now we do have to check another box.
Oh,
Right?
Jesus.
So he goes, I'm going to give you a shot of lidocaine on one side. And then when we're ready to do the other side, I'll give you another shot of lidocaine in my stuff.
In your sack.
Yes. Yes.
Dude, that literally just
Hey.
took my breath away for a minute.
It felt like a big wasp. And I'm just ass out, airing it out. And it just fucking ripped a stinger right in my sack for about 3 seconds. Just, whoop. And then he was like, do you feel this? And I'm like, no. And he goes, okay, I'm going to count to 10, and I'm going to touch you each time with my scalpel. 1, 2, all the way to 10 with a scalpel. And he goes, if you feel that, you need to let me know. We can up the dosage.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, and he goes, now's not the time to be tough.
To be a tough guy.
And I'm like, I'm the least tough guy. I'm the least tough guy, not only at this table, we're probably at my fucking house, right? Let's get that out there, okay? And I'm like, I don't feel anything. He's like, great, I will start. Oh,
The accent's killing
it's
me.
it's terrible. I can't do a French accent.
I don't
And
think
he proceeds. and he sticks a grounding pad to my thigh. So like, I've got to be grounded because they're gonna cauterize this at the end.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So it's a big sticky pad on my thigh, which is higher than me at this point. And he goes, okay, incision's made. And I'm numb, but you can feel pressure. Okay?
Yeah.
I can feel, what it feels like to me at this next juncture would be somebody starting a lawnmower.
What?
And it's like
Pulling the cord?
pulling the cord.
You can feel it. You're like,
But I can feel it in my stomach. Everybody hears me hit the sack. Remember I hit you in the sack that one time?
Yeah, you did.
And that's what it is. That's what it feels like. But he's pulling it and then he clamps it, right? And then he cuts it. And that stays cut. And what he told me is not only will you be protected, we're going to do it 3 different ways. So we're going to cut it. We're going to tie it in a fucking knot. I don't know if it's a double Windsor or what the fuck it is. And then we're going to cauterize that on each end.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, dude. And then we'll put it back in. So literally, I'm doing fine. I'm just trying to stay calm. And then all of a sudden I see like, he goes, eh, and there's just like somebody blew out a candle.
Oh.
And he's cauterizing the wood.
Smoke coming.
Oh, dude. Like somebody's making a weld down there. You know what I'm saying?
Cover.
Hey, just hit my box, you know what I mean? And then so, you know, the next step is the other side.
So you gotta do it all over.
You gotta do it all over again. Now, at the end, he sews everything up. I can feel him. Like he's making socks down there. Just fucking in, and then pull it tight, and then
Oh
he's,
my God.
swear to God, doesn't hurt,
Right.
but you can feel it every step of the way. You can feel it every step of the way. And then you did great. Everything looks great. I'm gonna get out of here. He's not. She unstrapped. The fucked up part about all this is, Kyle, you know this about your old buddy Tippy. I run pretty hot.
Yeah.
I don't like the heat.
Yeah, I agree.
It doesn't work for me.
Yep.
I'd rather be cold.
Yep.
Somebody nudged the heater in this room. I'm pouring sweat.
You feel sweating. Do you
Hey,
do you think that was all heat based, or could it have been because
I'm more nervous than a wildcat on a tin roof.
dude's making sparkle babies welding your shit back together?
4 times I saw the candle get blown out.
Yeah.
Because he's got to do each end on each side.
There's no way.
Oh, dude.
There's no
Did
way.
you see
I'm
what they
doing
started it with?
No.
I'm envisioning it like the.
A solder company.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
just
envisioning like a little hot plate.
No.
Like, you know how we used to do the fusion? Like the fuse the pipe?
Oh yeah, no. I'm like, have you ever soldered wires together, like electrical wires?
Sad.
You've never done that. But that's just like a,
That's
like a
what I
little
have in
pin,
mind.
just.
I went to school with a solder.
Wow. No. So.
What was the smoke? You think it was burning flesh?
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely it was.
Yeah.
That
Absolutely.
alone. I
Could you
could have
smell
these-
it?
That's what-
No.
Do you remember
It
the smell?
smelled burnt.
Burnt balls.
Burnt balls, baby.
Burnt balls.
Triple B.
So doctor leaves.
Doctor leaves,
You're just not there with the girl now.
and they give you like a really nice designer pair of underwear to put on.
They
It's
kinda
a special.
Cradle.
They want it up.
Because you have stitches in your balls now, right?
Stitches in your balls.
How many stitches?
I don't know.
And do you
I
have?
never asked.
Do you have? Did you go? You didn't go home and look. Do you have stitches?
No, I didn't fucking look. I
You
was
didn't
like,
let your wife look or anything?
No, I tried to, but it was like right at the bottom.
You can't bend over the phone.
I can't bend over that far, and I felt like if I looked and passed out, that'd be a weird predicament. Like I might hurt my
You
neck.
could stand over a mirror and look down.
I didn't want anything to do with it.
Could you imagine the fire department finding you because you looked at your own nutsack and passed out?
Broke my neck.
Jesus.
They sit me up. Sit me up. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm starting to get that cold sweat business that you see me have before.
Mm-hmm.
Because now it's over, and I'm not like tensed, wigged the fuck out.
Where are you at on the bikes and the perks? Are they still rolling? Or
They're rolling.
You need to be.
Now they're rolling.
You good?
They're rolling.
Okay.
They sit me up, dude, and I look around, and it felt like my head weighed like 100 pounds, and I fucking went down.
Lights out.
Lights out.
No way.
Yes,
Right
sir.
in the chair. Or right in the bed.
Oh,
or wherever.
dude. Passed out, woke up to like these nurses, and then you could tell like this never happened because they're trying to find the oxygen mask.
Oh Jesus.
Couldn't find it. They're holding the oxygen tube to my nose, telling me to breathe in.
What?
Jen hears, "Hey, procedure went well," and she's like, "Oh, great." And then she hears on the walkie-talkie, "Room 12,
Stat 5.
we got a guy down." And she just goes, "Yeah, he's a big baby." That's my guy.
No sympathy.
No, nothing. She comes back and they're giving me like cookies and shit like I'm for, which I was kind of down for.
Your sugar's by phone.
Oh, dude, right? They tell you to have they tell you to eat normal, like have breakfast, have a light lunch. Come on.
Before the procedure.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh. What if you puke?
Or shit yourself.
My
Your
biggest
legs
thing.
were up in the air.
Oh, dude, and not only
Oh, wet
like, not
farts?
only up in the air, like half my back was up in the air. That's how high my balls and dick were.
Well, he's got to get up there and do
Like,
it. He's
this
gotta-
is true.
He's gotta
Dude, I'm not even kidding you.
I wish we had a picture of this.
Oh,
Matt.
dude.
Just your
It's
shit
just
and everything up in the air.
balls, asshole, like a sad-looking dick, scared. I'm trying to play it cool.
All shaved like a baby.
Oh.
I bet you it looked pathetic as fuck.
Oh, just a sad clown,
I
you
just-
know? A very white clown.
That was,
Wow.
that would be like a Fear Factor thing. I don't know if I can just do it, just to do it.
Oh, dude. And so, like,
To have some stranger do
and,
it.
and the weird thing was, is like, when it's all done, I passed out, you get up, and then you get dressed, and I'm like trying to get dressed, but I'm fucked up from the pills.
Yeah. You're a little
Some,
loopy.
oh, yeah. And then, like, but your, like, extremities feel fine. This here, and into, like, the sides of your stomach are, like, they would randomly, like, spasm. Just, like, just get real tight. And, oh, dude. Hey, and she, God love her. God love Jenna. She's the best.
So you gotta have somebody drive you home, right?
Gotta have somebody drive you home, and and now you have to go get your other prescription of like, I think it was like 14 or 21 Percocets. I can't remember the number,
Yeah.
but like, you're heavy hitters.
Yeah. You gotta do that.
You're gonna need it. And I was told to go home and sit on a bag of peas and just have a perk and just try to relax, right?
So just slide the peas under your ball sack
Oh boy.
and hang tight.
Sit up like you're hatching an egg. You know what I'm saying? Like you think of a
No,
chicken.
I don't know what you're
I know,
saying.
I'm trying to paint a picture here.
You know, you are.
I hope I've done a good job.
The picture's definitely been painted.
The best part is moving forward. And again, I've never had stitches, so I don't know what that healing process is.
Right.
Dude, that shit in the shower sucks. Like, because you don't think about it. Like, you washing your hair, and then it, like, some of it gets down to your sack,
Yeah.
and it's like,
Like burns.
oh, fuck. Yeah.
So,
Different movements would fucking put you to a knee that you didn't think
Might
about.
be twisted wrong.
Like, if you laugh too hard, like what we were just doing, it'd be like, nah, that's too much. Shut the fuck up.
oh my god. All right, so you're essentially 2 weeks post-op. How are you feeling now?
Feel good. Back to, I mean,
Every day,
yeah, you're fine now. I'm fine now.
stitches are out.
They dissolve. They just go away.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
You don't even have to go back.
No.
Oh,
Well, I do have to go back, but not for the stitches.
what are you gonna go back?
They want a specimen. I want to make sure. A
Mm,
specimen. Okay.
see if it's working or
They
not
gotta make sure.
working.
Well, they gotta make sure it took.
I'm sorry.
They gotta make sure it took.
So you gotta go back.
You gotta go back. You gotta make your business in a cup. And I'm gonna be there at 4:15. The boys in the cup can't be an hour old.
That's what I've heard.
Like the max is an hour.
So you're literally going to have to do your business in there. And
I'm thinking about taking the fucking day off of work, to tell you
So-
the truth, because this is a big deal.
It is.
So wait, stop. You have to go back
Yeah.
and shoot your skin pistol off and catch it in a cup.
Mm-hmm.
Give the cup to them, but that can't be an hour old.
Correct.
And then they're gonna check it to see if they're live
They're
rounds.
gonna check to make sure that there's 0 live rounds and then you gotta go back 2 weeks later, do
What-
the same exact thing.
What
and
are
that
you
should
doing?
be
Are
the
you
sign.
doing it at home and taking
I
it
know.
in?
I have no.
You just have to.
Is there
I'm
options?
thinking about doing it in the parking lot.
Jesus, you can't do it.
Are you
can't-
gonna be free that day?
No, you'll
I
catch.
just in case I get arrested.
You can't. Literally, you can catch a charge.
I know. I don't
Sir.
know. What to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know.
You almost have to.
I
do
think
it
not.
inside
You
the
do it. You
hospital.
do it at home, and then just goose it to the fucking place,
What if
which
you
is
get
in
pulled over?
Mansfield.
Yeah, but what if you? What if like?
That's what I
fucking
was saying.
flat tire.
Flat tire.
Hit a deer.
Fuck. Hit a deer. Get pulled over. Sir, I'm sorry. I got the boys in here. I gotta, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Do
I
they
don't know.
not provide you a safe place there to?
I
that
bet
was
you they
never, that was never brought up to me. I thought that
They
was the thing.
have to.
You would think,
You
but
need to ask them
They
if you
don't
can use
say.
the bathroom. That's what I would do. Do you have a bathroom?
like, why wouldn't they have a bathroom, one, and then two,
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna roll one out here in the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, but as many as they do, you said they're doing 2 a day. You can't be the first guy that's thought about that.
That's the only saving grace that I have.
You gotta do it there.
That's the only saving grace that
You
I
want
would
it to
do it
be.
there if it was
You
me.
want it to be a fresh, hot sample.
I have.
Yep.
Steaming sample.
Yeah.
Just a.
Yeah, even if you're like 58 minutes late, by the time the guy fumbles around and gets it in the fucking specimen,
And who knows? And
it could be dead.
And I would assume, due to the timing, like they're gonna check it right then and there. You would think,
That's why I said you walk
Yeah,
out of the bathroom and
I
tell
would-
the nurse.
I'd like to think it gets checked.
because we're under strict orders. Is like this is not effective yet. So like,
Yeah, I mean by
make
some
sure you're
weird
being
chance
protected right now.
they could come untied,
I don't even,
uncauterized, and go back together. So how in the fuck
dude,
does
I
that
don't
happen?
think it's gonna come untied.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But
I
they're
mean, what if
saying,
it was like a what's like a slip knot? What is that?
yeah, well, you know,
You know what I mean?
yeah. But once you,
Dude, incredible. It was an experience. Anyway, I highly suggest. I think you should do it. 5 stars.
There's
after hearing that story, I
So
have
what's
55
your
kids.
plan gonna be?
there's no way I'm doing it.
Pull out.
No way.
No way.
Pull out.
Come on.
I promise you now, the story that I just had to endure,
Sure.
there's no way I'm
It's a
doing
good story. Though. Don't
It
say
is a good story.
It's a good story.
And I appreciate you telling it and not leaving any of the details out. However, however,
That does not make me want to go get one.
there's no way I'm signing up for that.
Really?
No.
I was. I
No,
mean,
and honestly, I don't think it's any of the pain or anything that would deter me. I think it's me just sitting in that chair
that was fucked up.
with your, your
The square thing too.
yeah.
And they tell you like you can't go past this blue sheet because it's sterile.
With your hand, your own hands.
Don't do it.
You can't.
Don't just you're up here. I was literally.
You just gaming on your phone.
I don't have any games, but like, I was trying to read some news.
Fantasy football.
I'm a junkie.
You got
You had TikTok, you could have watched TikTok.
That's true.
I heard they're trying to ban TikTok.
Made it in other
Chinese.
countries.
Yeah, it's whatever. I mean, that's not gonna go away. It makes
Yeah.
too much money.
It's a lot of money.
Is Facebook on that?
What?
TikTok.
Yeah.
No.
I think it's
No,
Japanese.
it's known.
No. Facebook is the Meta, but what's his name?
Zuckerberg.
Yeah, old Zuckerberg.
Mark.
Yeah.
So it is the one that owns Facebook.
Yeah, Zuckerberg. Am I saying that right?
Zuckerberg.
I'm sorry.
Zuckerberg.
Yeah, that guy. He doesn't own TikTok.
He just asked you who owned TikTok, didn't he?
That's what I. Yeah, that's what I asked.
Oh no! That dude.
I thought it was like a Facebook.
No.
Two different
Two,
platforms.
yeah, totally two different.
Get a life. That's great.
I think, and I'm assuming here, right,
Sure.
that TikTok is Chinese owned. I don't even think it's American.
Well, that's why I thought they were trying to ban it because they were. There's a lot of different things that you say yes
Hey,
to when you
look,
get the TikTok.
Man, look, there's so much fucking disinformation. We're so close to the election. It's just,
It's Tuesday. Whenever
It
this
is.
airs,
Yes.
we're Tuesday away from knowing who's going to be the next president.
Well, you're 2 days and 40. Yeah.
We don't want to
Dude, see, I'm
alleviate.
hate,
We
man.
don't want to alienate 50% of our fan base.
no, but I'm so tired of listening to political fucking commercials.
If I get another text from Sherrod Brown or Bernie fucking Moreno,
The texts are crazy, are they not?
like,
fucking
how did you get my number? How did you get my number? Let's start there.
It's because you're fucking registered, though.
All
Yeah.
the mail, I could build a whole house.
And with the commercials, I don't know. I
You
get the
can't get a real fucking answer.
I get the Sherrod Brown's too liberal for us, but come to find out, Bernie Moreno doesn't like women.
What?
Did you see that commercial?
Allegedly,
Did you
yeah.
see that commercial?
Yeah, dude, you can't. That's just crazy.
I don't know what to do.
Who
He
cares?
seems
You
like a
gotta
nice
check
guy.
it yourself. You gotta do your own investigation.
Yeah, I agree
And
with
then
Teal.
take half of that and believe that because everything's a fucking lie. That's how I came up with
That's
it.
interesting.
That's what's crazy. Like it's so like that's the major irony of it all is like you don't know where to go to get truthful news.
I think
You know what I mean?
I
Because
think you know where to go.
it's well, you come here
Yeah,
to
you
three
come here,
fellas.
we'll
and
give you
assume-
Come on up.
what we assume.
Everything we say is facts.
Allegedly.
Science.
Yeah, but like there's just either somebody's benefiting making money off of it.
Right.
They got some sort of bias to it, and it's
Or
just,
they have an agenda.
yeah,
It's always an agenda.
it's crazy.
It's for the
Speaking of an agenda,
I'll be glad when it's over, dude.
It's still a lie.
I mean, I am hoping that
you have a guy that you like.
yeah, there's a guy I'm pulling for.
Sure, as you should.
Did I give it away by saying guy?
No,
We
it's-
don't see gender here. We
Yeah.
don't see gender.
I don't think he gave it away.
No. Yeah, I mean, I think.
I've got a bone to pick with the gentleman at this table.
Oh lordy, is it me?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah,
Alright.
that's for sure.
Oh boy.
But bring it on.
I want to pull the curtain back a little bit. We've
Oh.
been wanting to do this for a while.
We have.
So we sat down and had a meeting at a local breakfast establishment, which is wonderful.
You didn't
And
eat
Mike,
breakfast that
I
morning,
didn't, if you recall.
And you walked there.
I walked there from my house. Yeah.
Which is crazy. I've never seen Tip a walk anywhere. Which, hey, changes are being made.
Change.
And
Like I
it's
said,
good.
I'm on Team Tip.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
I want you to.
There was a time when Team Tip was
Hey,
not a lot of rules. Let's call it
we're
what it
getting-
is.
We're getting old. We're
Older,
getting old.
yeah.
and-
I'm old. You guys are catching up, starting to, but I keep on.
I noticed I was getting gray hairs, like in my mustache.
I can see it, man.
You can see it.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Very noticeable.
Jesus Christ.
I
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, no, but I think some women like
They're
that.
into it.
Oh,
I like it like a Clooney vibe.
No, you don't.
George? No.
No, you don't look anything like George Bush.
You know, all jokes aside, you know who I got a lot? And you're gonna love this. You know who I get all the time? Like, hey, you really act like this person. Or, like, I really see you in this person. Dude from Workaholics.
Jack Black.
And him, but dude from Workaholics.
Oh yeah, I just said this.
We were talking about
Yeah,
this the other
what's
day.
that dude's name?
Adam, is it the man?
He was in Fast Pitch. Nope.
Fast pitch. Softball? Like Bush League?
Nah, fuck.
Hang on.
The dancing one with the musical.
What?
Acapella.
Adam Devine. Is that him?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I get that
Pitch
shit all
Perfect.
I,
Oh,
How
yeah.
did you get fast pitch?
Because it had a pitch in it. Yeah.
I
Oh,
get that
yeah.
shit all the time.
You do look like him.
I get
Yeah.
that shit all the time.
You like if he was on like a heavy dose of steroids and had been
malaria.
eating, had been eating donuts
Chicken
for
fried steak.
about 6 months.
Sure.
You look
Gallons
just
of
like him.
gravy.
That's my guy.
I mean, you take away his square jawline and,
He's-
and great looks and dimples,
I'm working to get there.
you look just like him.
I'm gonna be
It's a
this.
He's got a way bigger forehead than you do.
spitting image.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
Good for you.
Hey, thanks, man.
Good for you.
Anyway,
What is your pick?
there was an agreement made. When
No,
we
no,
first
no,
did
there
this.
was not an agreement.
Mm,
We talked
Kyle,
about
I don't know. You were there.
I took some notes from the meeting. I do remember the meeting. You're gonna have to give me more though for what we was. Well, I don't remember. I don't know what we're talking about.
Well, I'm just gonna put it on the table.
Yeah.
He was supposed to dress up in his LARPing outfit,
Oh Jesus.
and now he just looks like he's from this time frame. I wanted like
The 18th century teal.
back to the, not back to the future. What am I going for? Back to the back.
Back.
Bring it back now, though.
I wasn't
time.
going back to the back.
Hands on your knees.
Yeah.
Back
Well,
to
I
the
guess
Jack.
and this we're probably gonna need to shed more light on it.
That's
for,
how old he
for
is.
the
He didn't
listeners.
get any of that reference.
Right.
He didn't get any of that fucking
over my
reference.
head.
It's so fucking good. He didn't get any of that reference.
You're gonna have to explain.
Yeah, please.
Just try to bring us.
I will.
Bring
and I
everybody
will
up to
do it
speed
short
on-
term. I won't give you the long story.
Yeah, but listen,
I'll leave some.
don't bullshit us.
I don't want anything left out, and
because the only way this makes sense for people listening, or that's going to start listening,
Oh, yeah.
we need to know the ins and outs of what you do
When we go camping.
for fun. So
For
go ahead.
fun.
It's the
I
floor
think
is
that's how
yours.
Brokeback Mountain started.
Uh,
What do we do for fun when we go camping, right?
Well,
No?
those
I
are-
didn't see the movie.
you haven't seen the movie?
Yeah, he,
I saw it.
literally this week.
Everybody's seen it.
No, the movie's good.
They fuck each other.
Wow, it's a good movie.
But there's also a moral up.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
anyway, I started doing living history. And
It's
if you
not
don't know-
LARPing.
No, it's not LARPing. LARPing is, I don't even know what
well,
LARPing is.
first off, LARPing is live action role playing.
There it is. So how is that different from what you're doing?
So yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. You're dressing up as somebody you're not, and you're going out in the woods and role playing something that happened maybe a long time ago,
Sure.
right? So you're kind of
In a nutshell, yeah.
no. I think that's exactly.
Yeah, where's the nutshell?
Yeah, no. I think you're LARPing.
All right, so if we're going to call it LARPing, which this could be called worse, I guess.
It
You
is.
portray an 18th century person and you live like they did.
So when you say when you say
no
18th,
electricity,
18th century, so
over
like
fire.
we're Revolutionary War time period.
French and Indian, 18. Yeah.
Even before that.
What
What's
a
like,
great movie
what's the French anymore? 1812.
Somewhere.
No, 17th. That's
No,
that's
come
that's pre-revolutionary. Look
Come
it
on,
up.
guys.
Look. French Indian War. I'm a bet man. I'm gonna say that's pre-revolutionary. Yeah, right there.
Right there.
1763. So that's
Jesus.
pre-revolutionary.
Look, that's what he said.
God, I hate being. I mean, I'm pretty good at history.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm not. I'm getting interested in it as we get older.
Full disclosure, the only reason I knew that is from the Patriot when dude destroyed all those guys. And
I guess, did anybody know that it was 7 years long?
Yeah, they call it the 7-Year War.
Yeah.
I did hear that.
So,
How are you not able to tell us all this without me Googling
Because-
it? And you're the guy out in the woods.
Yes,
LARPing
but I'm
about
telling
it.
you, I just got into it. Ain't like I've been doing it for years.
you have like a 3-corner hat.
No, I wear a.
Is there pictures?
I will dress up next podcast with this.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, you know.
So, what's a normal day of LARPing? Like when you're in the.
So you get up in the morning.
It's tough.
We start a fire. If the fire's not, if it already went out.
How do you start the fire? Like how they did?
Sure.
No, you
No,
don't. No, you fucking
He's
don't.
got a big
You
lighter in his
fucking-
pocket.
And
You
lighter
fucking
fluid.
Brunsmatic
Yeah,
torch out there.
they're
Just
not.
get after it.
Yeah.
They're taking it easy.
And we literally just had this conversation today with another guy that I said we need
Do
to be
you,
more authentic.
you don't chew though, right? When you're doing all this?
I shoot, yes,
The
I
whole
see.
See, that's not authentic either.
I had tobacco, it just wasn't ground up like that.
Right, I guess if you're putting a leaf
I could,
that you pulled off the stalk.
Yeah.
the tobacco plant, yeah. I mean,
So there's some things that could be cleaned
yes,
up.
fixed.
I think there's some tweaks.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
But for the
sure.
most part, you're dressing the part,
And trying to do.
and you're not wearing like Irish setter boots, right?
No, I've got a pair of
Are
moccasins.
you wearing another?
No, I do not.
Wow.
Right now? Wait.
Oh, no.
He has a-
I got
dude,
to
like, when
I
you-
got
like,
yes.
When you're in character, do you have a name for your character?
I don't have like a persona. I just a certain type of person.
What do they call you though?
Claw.
Just
They
teal?
call me Teal.
Oh. Well, that probably fits.
Teal.
Okay.
We're back on. We
are,
lost the camera there for a minute.
Camera went down.
We're new to this. We just three fellas assuming.
I assumed the fucking thing would last longer.
Teal assumed his battery would last and his camera did not. So
I assumed I'd never have a friend that was a LARPer, but here we are.
yeah, so that's where he's at. Back to LARPing. I guess in my defense, because I work with Teal
Sure.
and I see this bastard all the time, I knew he was LARPing. I guess I didn't I guess I didn't know he was doing it for 3 years. That's news to me.
Yeah.
That seems crazy to me, dude. I thought you just started picking this shit up.
Now, when I say 3 years, I don't mean
No,
every
you-
day for 3 fucking
It's
years.
just like the Hells Angels, like you gotta get jumped in.
Some similar.
Yeah, but like,
But I've been to the same place 3 years in a row, so would you say I've been doing it for 3 years?
I have no
I
idea.
don't
You're the
know.
guy that's
I don't
LARPing.
know what.
How often
this
do you?
even is. to
How
tell you the
often?
truth.
Yeah,
One time a year,
how often do you LARP?
I'm with a
After
group.
we started with LARPing.
I'm with a group of people
Sure.
that we always try to camp together.
Okay.
Now, I'm the only one of the group that portrays a long hunter.
You have to explain what long.
Alright, well, I
How the fuck would
am
I
just
really know
learning
what that
this
is?
shit myself. I've done some research, but you know, everyone knows me, I don't do my research very well.
Hit the
No,
left.
go,
Can you
no.
hit the
Keep,
left, right?
yeah, please continue to tell us what it is.
Long hunters,
There you go.
Don't-
I was gonna. Go ahead. Keep
long hunters were your shitheads, sorta, if you will.
going. That's not Ricky.
But a lot of them were farmers. They didn't want to farm no more.
Okay.
Or they had kids and the wife took care of the farm.
Sure.
They went and hunted
Okay.
for mainly whitetail deer.
What attracted you to the long hunter?
Oh, this is horseshit, dude. So, yeah.
Daniel Boone was a long
First off, I just want to read this, and then I want to explain what I assume.
Sure.
Alright, good.
So it says a long hunter was an 18th century explorer and hunter who made expeditions into the American frontier
Love
for
it.
as much as 6 months at a time. These were guys
Sure.
trying to fucking get away from their kids and their wives.
All that.
This is all this is.
yeah.
This is a fucking. This is no different than a modern day fucking hunting trip. Am I wrong?
No,
This is
you're
all
not.
bullshit, Jerry. And now you're hiding behind some facade now,
Out of
so you can
everybody
do
you
the
could
same
have
thing.
picked throughout
And you're
history.
trying to sales pitch it that you're doing something good, like you're portraying this
Yes.
long hunter dude.
Look up famous long hunters.
Daniel
There was-
Boone, he's right here.
Yeah.
One of the most famous long hunters.
Yeah. But anyway, when they
I bet
first...
if you talked to Daniel's wife, she was
Pissed
pissed.
off.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The back child support is just.
No, but they never...
Oh, take care of the farm
Take
for
care
6
of the
months.
farm.
I'll be
You
back.
had 5 or
We'll be
6
back.
kids, it'd be just no
Don't worry
different
about
than
the
you.
engines. Don't worry about them.
Right.
Did I say engines? Or did you say-
I think there are.
They didn't have any engines. Cars?
No.
Engines.
Oh, Indians.
Oh, they're
The-
savage or native.
You're just not pronouncing it right.
Did you guys know that they got rid of Columbus Day and it's called
Indigenous people.
Indigenous
Day. Yeah.
People Day?
Yeah. I think it's because it's all inclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's been a lot of changes.
Yeah, but anyway,
Typically don't
as I was saying,
award things to lose.
Aunt Jemima, she's gone
You heard me say.
Uncle, yeah, I did say
from the
that.
syrup.
I just said we don't commemorate losers.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Maybe win a war.
Wow.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, I don't think it's so much the war
They
that they lost.
they got their own casinos.
Wow.
No?
That
I mean,
that could.
They did or they didn't.
Look, they got their own casinos, but they were also told by the government a lot of things.
Well, then you
We'll
should
give you
own
this
that
land. Well, I agree with you.
No?
Any country that gets conquered.
Look, I don't want to be
Winners
a,
write the history.
Exactly.
Right?
I don't want to be a facto guy here.
I want you to be the fact
But fact. I said fact.
Not fat.
Um,
It's the skinniest one here now.
I believe statistically, it was European disease that killed 90% of
You better save on bullets.
of the Indians. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, yeah.
So Tipple doesn't approve of your LARPing.
No, it doesn't sound.
It's not that I don't. I think
He's
it's.
Russian
I think it's great that you get to go
descent.
play Cowboys and Indians every weekend. I think that's lovely.
It is.
I don't
But-
think it's Cowboys and Indians. I think it's
Are there any?
fur.
There's natives there, because the French and the British both tried to get
How?
the
I
feels
guess-
like
Indians on their
Feels
side
like
to
a
fight
redneck,
for them.
doesn't it? Like
Yeah,
the-
yeah,
remember the
yeah.
redneck?
It is
Yeah.
sort of, but that's fur trade, which is
How the
different.
fuck is this different?
Are you not trading furs?
Well, it's just a deer pelt. That's when the long hunters started,
Just
which is
deers.
whitetail
We're not
deer.
fucking with anything else.
God, it seems like a fur.
Well, that's what I'm fucking saying, but we weren't like
You
beaver
would-
trapping
see,
and shit
again,
like that, with the big bundles of fur like. in
But
the
I
red.
bet if you saw a beaver, you'd shoot it.
Oh, I'd have shot anything. I shot a native
Wow.
if I thought he was bad.
Alright, so I guess I need to know, 3 years ago, did you just wake up and you're like, dude, I got this itch to go run
He had an
around
itch,
in the
but it
woods
Had nothing to do with life.
with a musket.
I don't know exactly what got me into it. I know who got me into
Oh,
it.
so it was so somebody influenced you.
Oh yeah, for
Right.
sure.
Okay.
Kyle, would you do it?
I don't think so. I'm not saying I wouldn't like to go do something, but that's not it.
I just feel like the guard takes a while to get on.
I think that's a lot of people's problem. I don't think if you love to camp, then
Yeah,
you like to do the old school style. But it's the clothing that people think I don't. I'm
There's
gonna look
side
stupid."
buttons.
Oh, I got a pair of button-up trousers.
Sure.
it just
You know.
seems so moronic to me. Like I do like camping.
Okay.
So,
So
like-
I'm not a guy.
I don't like tent camping. You know what I mean?
Really?
No. Dude, if you can't stand up and put your pants on, that's a problem.
So what's camping you?
No, camping. We have a camper.
You have a camp.
Yeah, you just.
I'll get down with that.
So yeah,
I'll get down with that.
yeah. So I mean, you take it, and it is. It's
There's a
it's
shelter.
It's glamping. You know what I mean?
I'm way in on
So
that.
you take it, you plug it in. You
Yeah.
pretty much have all the amenities that you would have at home.
You get the internet?
Yeah.
You watch college.
Elon Musk, dude. Started. Take it anywhere you want. Oh, dude, he killed it. Killed it. Yeah, killed it. That's what we're running here.
I would love that Tesla.
No.
I've got stock in Tesla.
Nice. Do you really?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. I can't do the electric car thing.
Why?
I like,
Look at sound.
I like the vroom vroom. Yeah.
I like
Do you not like the change from the engine, from the gas combustion engine to the electric? Do you still like it change?
No, I mean, I don't think it's that. I think it's the nostalgia of the feeling the engine. Because the first time I was in a Tesla was down in Texas, and it was an Uber, and even my son was like helping me do the Uber app. I was kind of new to that,
Fucking
which is a
game
game changer. Here comes a fucking Tesla, and my son freaks out
Sure.
because he hadn't been in one. And no door handles.
No.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You just kind of like touch it, boom, door pops up. What was so crazy is like when we got inside, there was no buttons.
No.
No air conditioning buttons. There was nothing, just blank, other than a giant screen.
That's
Everything was on that screen.
Yeah, that's your guy.
And as he accelerates, you don't hear anything, and you just kind of get thrown back in the seat, and it's weird. It's super
Fucking
weird.
worth it, man.
But I can see how some people would love it. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure how I feel about it.
I'm kind of down. I think the Cybertruck looks a little silly.
Dude, you
Those look gay as
look
fuck.
like a mid-size SUV electric car guy.
EV.
Yeah.
Cybertruck.
Hey,
For the people
come on.
at home.
Yeah.
I have a truck. It's a real truck.
Come on.
It's a truck.
Come on.
Remember my first truck?
You're a mid-size SUV guy.
Do you remember my first truck?
That orange one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's basically an SUV.
Sweet as fuck.
No, it was
It's V8.
the fucking SUV.
God, it was cool.
What was it? It was a Dodge.
It's a Dakota.
A Dodge Dakota.
It's my
It was
first truck.
crew
Paid
cab.
cash for it.
Crew cab Dodge Dakota had a
Yeah.
2-foot bed. You basically put like a 12-pack of pop in it.
Cinder
West
block.
West Wyndham bought that
He did buy that truck. Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I haven't heard it.
I just remember it. It was ugly. It was orange. It was like burnt
for me.
orange.
It was burnt orange. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Just the dumbest truck.
And then I got a Ford.
Yeah.
You
That-
got a Ford.
Was it the red one?
No, that was the
He
real.
had a gray one. I'm not a Ford guy.
I'm not either.
Was it before? Or was it right before the red one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the gray one.
The gray one like died on me in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania.
That's because you didn't put oil in
I did not put
it.
oil.
Ran it out of oil.
It's gone.
Yeah.
She gone.
I'm terrible at mechanics
Sure.
and upkeep. You are worse than I am.
I am worse than you.
And that's terrible.
I've gotten a lot better.
Have you?
Oh yeah. I got tools in my garage.
No, you don't.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. I'll send pictures.
Come on.
I got tools.
How many tools?
A lot.
What tools?
A lot.
No. You have no.
Do you have a chainsaw?
I don't have a chainsaw.
See, I don't know. It's just something about
There's
having
no
a
way.
Ask me more
chainsaw.
questions.
I bet
Do you have an air
you.
compressor?
No.
So you
Yeah.
can't pump a fucking tire?
I have a DeWalt tire pumper, but I don't have an air compressor. I'd love to have an air compressor.
Dude,
You have a torque wrench?
Yes.
stop.
Yes, I do.
For what? What are you torquing?
For tires.
No, you've never taken a tire off a day. in your
Yes,
life.
I have.
Whose tire?
My own. I've done the truck. I did the Honda.
Stop, dude.
I used to work on cars. I don't do it anymore, but I used to.
Stop.
That's how I got my start in the collision repair industry.
You should not be working on
I was
anybody's
a body
vehicle.
I was a body technician.
That was a technicality.
You need to
Fixing
have a
heads.
body technician look at your body and try to fix that.
This is
I
what-
do believe
The
that.
whole diet thing.
But I promise you,
Yeah.
you do not have tools.
I have tools.
There's no way, dude. I bet you've looked at tools. I bet you've went to Harbor Freight and you've probably looked
Do you
at
have
some
a
things
toolbox?
and thought, boy, that'd be cool to have.
Snap on.
No.
Yes, I do.
You're a
I'm
liar.
gonna send you both a picture tonight.
You have a Snap-on
I have a
toolbox.
Snap-on tool.
Is it?
Why?
I got a deal on it.
From who?
Snap-on truck.
You're.
Did it wreck?
Are you making payments on this?
No.
Stop.
You've
it.
paid cash for it.
$500.
Oh,
It was used.
Oh.
He repoed it from a dude and he's like, "Do you want it?" I'm like, "Yeah." What do you want for it? And he's like, $500. You got it.
They repo toolboxes.
Yeah. No boy was making payments.
I would love
I had to
have
switch out.
someplace
All
for
jokes.
you.
I had to switch out the lock on it because I didn't have the key for it. So he got me a lock for it. And
Did he switch out the lock or did you? Really?
Yes, sir.
Good for you.
then, yeah. Thanks, man.
Dude,
True story.
God, you
Well, you
work
guys
it.
gotta come by and I'll show you like my side of the garage. I literally have
your side of the garage.
Yeah.
Who's the other side? Of the
Miss
garage?
James.
Oh, she has a side of the garage.
I'm not sure she keeps the Suburban.
Oh.
Yeah. Keeps the that thing's pretty fun.
So where do you draw the line and you're like, you know what, I can't do any more here, I need to take it to a mechanic. Like what level? And
Basic maintenance I can handle.
okay, brake job. Are you doing brake
I can
jobs?
do brake job.
Come on.
Brakes, rotors, calipers. I can
Oil
do.
changes?
I can do oil change.
Tire rotation?
Do tire rotation.
Come on.
Yes.
You're
Could you take the starter out and put it back in?
No, I could not do that.
That's
So-
one of the easiest ones.
No, I've never done it before, so I wouldn't want to. I would.
how do you know to do this stuff?
Anymore with oil changes, you just like it's cheaper to send to somebody else like to do it.
I
Do you
can
agree?
attest to that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of a pain. If
Especially
you
your cars.
if you appreciate your time as far as money,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Like
I
on a
do.
Saturday, I don't want to spend 6 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours, whatever you got,
Right.
versus I could just go somewhere and have it done.
I agree with that, 100%. Yeah.
$100.
Yeah, because dude, some of these quick lube places, you don't even have to get out of the car.
No, I go to the one in Mount Vernon, the Star Bright or
Yeah.
the Bright Star.
Yeah, that's where I go to. Yeah, you wheel right in. Yeah, I agree with you. I do agree. I just,
we do the Walmart thing. You go shopping. By the time you're done,
That's another option.
I'm so skeptical though.
well, Walmart really pisses
No,
me off.
I'm
They
so
fucking piss me
skeptical
off.
of you and your ability to perform some of these things.
I've really.
The
And-
brake thing,
and-
I think, should be is a bad idea.
And
You need a brake
have the
step.
proper tools. You have children.
I do have
I
children.
just want to make sure that your vehicles are safe.
They're safe as hell.
Ah, dude, I don't know.
Although the last brake job I didn't do, I had the guy at work do it because he was just like,
Hurt for money or
yeah,
what?
$50.
What kind of brake job you get done for $50?
He's a good guy.
You paid for all the parts, right?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So
Yeah.
$50 in labor. That's it.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
But you trust the guy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh
Did a good job.
Great job.
Stand up, fucker.
yeah. Stand up guy. Yeah. It was the Honda, so like,
Oh, so you're the one riding in it.
yeah.
Okay. So
But
we're
the truck I took to a mechanic shop.
Wow.
But dude, I have tools in the toolbox. This is a big change from the guy that gave me 2011.
Wow. Things have certainly changed. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. Episode 1. It's been real fun.
It has been.
I'm looking forward to more stuff. I hope So anybody that's listening, please like and share.
Yeah.
Tell your friends
Absolutely.
about it. There'll be more to come. We're gonna try to. What's our goal? At least one a week.
I think that'd be great.
I think
Yeah,
we're gonna try-
yeah.
If we can all agree on a Sunday, which seems to work out this
As
Sunday.
long as you're not long, honey.
Oh, Jesus. Get to you out
I
of
don't
those from
think,
Arby's.
He's
yeah,
been gone
I
for
will-
6 months. We hope he returns soon.
Right.
I'll make
Some
the jury
LARPing,
back.
LARPing adventure.
Making
All right.
flip necklaces.
That's it, folks.